Welcome back. The National Broadband Network isn't getting as much airtime in this election campaign as it has in the last few. Where do the major parties stand on high-speed internet for Australia now? Lindsay Mottram explains.
The National Broadband Network. The NBN. The NBN. It has many names, but they all mean the same thing. A national network of broadbands. But do we even need broadbands? What are they? Well, to find that out, I need to go back in time. Metaphorically speaking. Back in the before time, also known as 2007, the first Kevin Rudd government planned an extravagant series of infrastructure upgrades. These upgrades would take the form of fibre optic cables delivered to every home in the country, which would replace the aged copper telephone cables of yore. Some of the copper cables were over 100 years old. And so the plan went into effect, with nary a hitch along the way. Except for the relentless attacks by the opposition at the time, who claimed it was too expensive. And the fact that the rollout scheme was running massively behind schedule the whole time Labor was in government. And the enormous cost blowouts amounting to tens of billions of dollars. And then came 2013. The Abbott government swept to power on a tide of not being Kevin Rudd, and the future looked uncertain for the NBN. The coalition proposed a revised NBN, one that would comprise of fibre cables to the internet node near to homes, hereafter referred to as FTTN, but then rely on a multi-technology mix, or MTM, to deliver the final service to premises. Everything was looking great for the FTTN, MTM, NBN. The coalition government promised that the project would be developed faster, for less money and with comparable outcomes. Then Minister for Communications and current Minister for Crime, Malcolm Turnbull, said all premises would have access to the NBN by the end of 2016 at a cost of under $30 billion. And so it was, which is why today Australians enjoy fast, reliable internet at low prices. Is what I would say if that were what had happened. 2016, the most current of years. Around 2.6 million premises are now able to connect to some form of NBN, and cost projections are now floating between $46 and $57 billion for the completion of the coalition's current broadband rollout. In the last 3 years, Australia has gone from 30th to 60th in the International Internet Excellence Index, also known as the IIEI. Wait, that's a bad thing. The coalition plan to continue with the current rollout system. If they can! Because Labor are nipping at their heels with an even more revised NBN plan. Labor's new non-FTTP, non-FTTN, MTM, NBN will resume connecting homes with fibre cables, as was originally intended almost a decade ago, but will leave all the ones currently connected as they are, or aren't. No, are. So if you want fast internets, who should you vote for? Should you vote for this party?
The web address is part of the metadata.
The website.
The web address.
Or the Labor Party?
We will be more than what this government is not. We will be more than what this government is not.
The choice is yours.
Vote Labor!
And yours alone.